created for you, and something that I hope is going to be something you guys can utilize in the very near future. And this is the Zimmer Advantage website. You can see that this is a live website now, and one of the things that we want to do is give you a location. There's one-stop shopping, somewhere where you can go and get all the resources that Zimmer Advantage has, and some of the resources that we want to make you aware of that Zimmer has. So here's the homepage. That's the first thing I got to introduce. Now, one of the things that in the homepage, we're going to introduce things that are new. You know, one of the things that we're extremely proud of, I spent all this time making these forms that we have to fill out for Zimmer available on your iPad. Some of the things we have to fill out are PER forms, HCP forms, yada yada, all these forms that we have to do, but there's things that we absolutely have to do to make sure we maintain our business. So these are things that I implore you to check out. Now, Mary's going to introduce this. It's going to be a requirement, something new, something that's going to be hopefully easier than we've done in the past. Now, another thing that I've also wanted to introduce to you all, something I'm exceptionally proud of, is we've actually done a bio. We've sent pictures of everyone on our team so you can get to know who is supporting you. One of the things that I've heard is we've had so many changes. We've had so many movements, operations. I don't even know who's helping me out anymore. Well, this is going to put an end to that. So go ahead and click Meet the Team. You hit this Meet the Team app. It's going to open up to a web page. It's going to give you an introduction and picture of everyone on your operational team. Now, we're still going to maintain it. We're going to make sure we update it. This is an opportunity for you to go look at who's helping you. So there's me, Debbie, Kelly, Sam, Maria, Glenn, Jessica, Jeff, Todd. The list goes on and on. But here is your team that supports you. And if you want to get to know who helps you out on a day-to-day basis, this is your place to look. And I'm hoping we can do the same thing for sales, because we've had a lot of new faces in sales, and we want to make sure that everyone in operation gets to know who they're supporting on the other end. So take a look at that. Let me go ahead and go back to the home page. We're also going to put things on updates to sales. What's going on? Persona. You know, how many sales we've done. I have to say, Persona has been a huge success in our footprint, thanks to you and the sales force, but also in the operational team. It's been a huge burden. It's been a huge stressor, but despite that, we've been successful. Despite the obstacles, we've been successful. So we're going to hit that 700 number. You know, it looks like we're only at 200 halfway through the year, but we're on a scorching pace to hit that. So I'm super proud to be part of the team, and I'm just can't thank you all enough for being patient with us. And you know, we're going to make it happen. I promise you that. The next thing I want to introduce you to is the sales update. This is where we're going to update you of changes that are going on, things that are happening, some new things. You know, some of the new things we've done are these online forums. Here's a training video. It's a YouTube site. You can view it from your phone. This is how you do the form. You want to know about new policies? We're going to update new policies. We're going to put the policies in LiveLink. I know LiveLink's a pain in the butt, so we're going to go ahead and make them so you can see them on the website. But if you ever want to go look at historical policies, go look at LiveLink. It's something that's at your disposal. You know, one of the things that we're going to do is also refreshers, things that are going to impact you personally and financially and your family and all those things. We want you to be aware of what's going on. Here's the 90-day debit policy. This is what happens when, you know, things go over 90 days. This is something that was just sent to you. I'm going to put it on the webpage. You're going to get to see it. You can look at it. You can pick it apart. You can do whatever you need to do to be successful. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to show you what resources you have available. These are resources at Zimmer Advantage. This is resources that I'm making available to you. Here's an example of a form. We have to do HCP forms. No ifs, ands, or buts around it. We have to do it. And poor Mary's pulling her hair out because she's got to get it from you all, and you're pulling your hair out because it's such a pain to get. Well, let's eliminate that. Let's make it a form that's accessible on your iPad, your iPhone, your Android, whatever smart web-based application that you have. This is a form that you can use on that application. Here's an example. HCP form, no spend. Pops right up on my computer. You put your name, your last name, you confirm you have no HCP spend, you put your job title and drop down menu. I'm a sales rep. If I'm something other than a sales rep, I'm going to put my name, I'm going to put the month that I'm reporting, and I'm going to submit the form. It's that simple. Now, if you can't do that, I know you all can do it. Let's just put it that way. So there's also the form if you have spend. It's a little bit more complicated. You have to enter it out. It's a little bit more more complicated. You got to do it, but it's all things that you can do from your phone. It literally will cut your time down by 40%. You hit submit, it uploads to this website, it goes to Mary, it goes to all the people that need to do it. You're protected. Sunshine Act, all that stuff is done. Make sure you upload your receipts too. You still got to submit those. Those are required. Now, the next thing I want to let you know is SMS. SMS is all I hear about. Well, SMS is a powerful tool. It's a powerful tool for operations. It's a powerful tool for sales. The best thing I've ever heard is when I heard a comment from Rob Murphy that said, I grew my territory by $2 million. I couldn't have done it without SMS. That warms my heart. But at the same time, is we all got to be on the same page. We all got to know how to do the stuff on SMS. Well, here's one thing. User forms. Procedures. How do I capture usage on my device? Here's step-by-step instructions at your fingertip. View it from your iPad. View it from your home. Read it before you go to sleep. Whatever it takes. Let's get it done. Okay, let's be successful. Now, you're going to say, I hate to read, Eric. You know, all those little procedures, it doesn't do any good, you know. Well, guess what? I made a YouTube site for it. You don't want to read about it? Let's watch a video. That's what you're doing right now. It's not so bad. Here's a video training page. There's a video training page for sales. There's a video training page for ops. There's a video training page for Zimmer Advantage tools, something that we've done to create tools for you all. Now, I'm committed to updating this page. Anytime something new comes along, I'm going to do my best to sit down, record the video, and put it on YouTube. And you can follow the YouTube site. You can watch it on the website. You can do whatever you need to do to be successful. I don't want there to be any obstacles for your success. That's my goal. I don't want to be the reason that you're not successful. And guess what? I'm not going to be that reason. And it's in your hands. So, sales resource page. Perfect. Now, ops update. We have the same thing for the operational teams. We have a lot of expectation in our ops teams. You know, something that there's expectation in sales teams, there's expectation on ops teams. We're working to support one another. In order to be that support system, there's going to be expectations held on both teams. Again, I'm going to put those expectations, and I'm going to give you the same opportunity to be successful to the sales team as I'm going to give to the operations team. So take a look at it. You know, get to know these things. Look about new procedures, things that these have to do, because, you know, I have to tell you, there's been a lot of expectations put on the ops teams with these changes in operations from Zimmer's operations expectations that I placed on them. You know, they've done a phenomenal job. And you all, the sales organization, have done a phenomenal job to grow in this hostile and sometimes tough environment. But I can tell you what, I'm excited because this year we're growing in sales. We're performing operationally beyond any expectations that I could have set out 3 years ago. So we have the same thing with the ops resource page. You know, they have the ability to, you know, keep up to date with what's changing. They have an opportunity to also do the same forms. One thing that I really want to do is I want to be committed to getting better. And the only way we can get better is if we know what problems there are. So some of the things that they have the ability to report errors. They have the ability to report on themselves. They have the ability to report on their teammates, and they have the ability to report on the sales force. Now, this isn't a tattletale system. This is a system to say, hey, guess what? I saw that you screwed up. This is what I suggest that you do to fix that, and together we're going to get better. Same thing. Salesforce, this is where you screwed up. This is how it impacted us. This is what we had to do to fix it, and this is what we expect you to do to fix it. And that's all we're going to do. That's all it is. So it goes both ways. You have the same form in the sales resource page. Report an error that the ops team made. Report an error that Zimmer made. Whatever it is, mistakes happen. The only way that we get better is if we report the error, we come up with a corrective action, and we grow together. Okay? That's all I want to emphasize. I'm not going to beat that to death. So we have the ops resource page. We have the video training. This is where all the things go. We also have to be very cognizant of each other's time. So one thing that I really want to let you know is we have 3 calendars that are out there. You want to know what's going on with sales events in Zimmer Advantage? Boom, right here. It's maintained by Wendy Bourne. She's doing a fabulous job to keep you guys up to date. Take a look at what's going on. Use these resources. Get better. Learn more about products. Sell more. That's exactly all we want to do. Okay? So we also have the calendar page with the on-call schedule. Okay? One thing that on-call is we're trying to do this whole work-life balance thing. One thing is whenever you call someone, and ask for something after hours, someone's taking time away from their family to support you. We understand this isn't a 9 to 5 business. When things happen, doctors call you, things happen, pop up, we have to support them. But please be really respectful of that person's time. They're taking time away from their family to support your need, to support your business, and in turn to support our business. But we really have to be respectful of what's going on between one another. So please, please take a look at that. But you can see who's on call. For example, Mondrella was on call through July 4th. Jennifer, Quinn, Tim, Todd, all these people are committed to helping you make sure you're successful. You want to know who the number is? What the number is to call that person? Right here. This is the on-call number. Call them. They will answer within 30 minutes. If you call the office number in Atlanta after hours or before hours, it will automatically roll to that on-call number. So please, please keep in mind when you call the office and you want to leave a message, we don't leave messages. It automatically goes to the on-call person. Okay? Now, the last thing I really want to emphasize is the idea of giving continual feedback. Here's an example. We have a blog. You can comment on the blog. You can comment on what activities we're doing. What would you like to see? What haven't you seen? What do you like? What don't you like? This is an opportunity to voice that opinion on something that everyone can see. People can reiterate. People can back you up. People can say, hey, that's a great idea, or hey, man, I understand that you think that you don't have that resource available, but here's where you should look. It's all out there, totally transparent. Another thing that I really want to emphasize is this idea of continual feedback. You guys want to go ahead and give feedback, and some of the things that I hear is I don't feel like I really want to tattle on someone, or I feel like if I say that, I'm going to be ostracized because I put my foot out there, or I put my opinion out there and people aren't going to like it. Well, here's an example of what you can do. Go ahead and use that Zimmer feedback form. You can make comments anonymously. This will go to a website. Your name's not on it. You can put your name if you want to take credit for the idea or suggestion or comment, or you can just comment. The biggest thing is we got to get better. You know, you're not going to hurt anyone's feelings. This is a business. You know, put it out there. Let's get better. The next thing I want to let you know is we're trying to get interactive to 2000. We're in 2013. What do people do? They do Facebook, they do Twitter, they do all that stuff. Well, first thing we did was we created a web page. We created a web page that's dynamic. It's interaction. There's things that you can do. But we also made our own Twitter handle. Comment, Zimmer Advantage. Tweet us at Zimmer Advantage. We want to know what's going on. We're following Zimmer. We're following our competitors. We want you to follow Zimmer Advantage. We're going to give you updates of what's going on. Check out the webpage. But yes, we're tweeting. So go ahead and take a look. You want to find something on the webpage? Go ahead and look for it. Type HCP. HCP is going to take you to the sales resource page. What do you find on the sales resource page? You find those HCP forms. These are all things at your fingertips. So our goal is to give you resources that you've been requesting. We're trying to make totally transparent. We're trying to get better together. And I'm committed to maintaining this site. I'm committed to helping you be successful. Our team is. So please, please utilize this website. Give me feedback of what's working, what's not working, what you would like to see. I have built this 100% on my own time based on what you guys are looking for in the field, what my operations team is telling me that they need. So please use it. You know, I've taken a lot of personal time out of this to create it, and I want you to view it as a resource. I thank you for your time for watching this video. Explore the site, tweet, do whatever you want. But please, let's get better together. Thank you so much. Bye.